Hello and welcome to Beginner's Guide for Prison Architect. My name is Nation, and in this episode we are going to be focusing on metal detectors. This is actually something pretty darn important. The big thing is to put them right outside doors where they congregate and where contraband generally is hidden. And if you're not sure of where that could be, it's going to be in the Intelligence tab. And you'll notice that they could get a lot of contraband from these these rooms up here, but those rooms are the staff rooms, the psychologist's office, foreman, and everything like that. And that's because, well, they're special. And then if you go to the Intelligence, you'll notice that from the kitchen they can get knives, forks, and spoons. Those things they can use to turn into weapons, or they could actually tunnel out. So, to counter this, go into Options, and you can either find it, which is right here, or take the easy route and go with the metal detector. I generally put them inside, that way, coming or going, they have to actually enter through it. So, we'll get that in there. And we're also going to put one inside of the jail center, the cell block, and then we'll put another one there. I always put them at the doorways, that way there's absolutely no chance that they can get through there without at least passing it. And the visitation room, you could actually put one right here because that'll stop them from being able to smuggle contraband in from their family members if they happen to bring any. Now you'll notice as well the metal detectors have a lightning bolt on them. They do actually require power, so we can either put it across and spend $60 or down and spend $60. Either way I think it'd be okay, so I'm gonna just send it straight across. And then we've got to do the same here. And then we're going to have to do the same down here. This one's going to be a bit longer, so how do we want to do this? Doesn't matter. So we're going to have those set up. And that one up there already has one, as it's straight on that spot. And we could dismantle this extra cable, but if we do that, we're going to lose the pipeline, so I'm not going to worry about it. Now once morning time comes around, we'll be able to see the prisoners going through each of those spots, and if they find anything, then they'll get the appropriate punishment for it. And you'll notice our power is starting to get higher and higher because we're using those metal detectors. So I'm just going to put in a few more capacitors. And hopefully, eventually, somebody will install a power cable there. Oh, looks like he's gonna. Alright. So, we're good there. Man, they really want to go through that room. And also, sometimes eventually the laundry room will get more stuff in there. contraband will start to flow into different rooms sometimes. Okay, it's shower time, so we'll zoom out a little bit, and you can see they've got 2 people with contraband, so they're gonna get searched. Dude had a weapon. And there you have it. Sometimes it'll go off and they won't have anything on them, so that'll kind of add to the danger level. You can see 1 prisoner has been unnecessarily searched. Not entirely sure why it does that ultimately, but I guess to a degree it makes sense. Don't think that anybody actually smuggles in contraband through the visitation, but once you get your snitches going, you go into the informants, you'll start to see different contraband outside of the prison. That's because people are actually starting to throw things into the jail so that they can get them. There are a lot more things that we can do. Ultimately, we can you could do the forestry, you could do the dogs and the armory. The cleaning cupboard, it will actually bring some things in. For the most part, this is the basics of what you'd really need for your prison. So in all of these 8 videos, you've got a basic idea of how the game can play, and then from there it's basically just designing and maintaining the prison. Once you've got everything filled out and under your bureaucracy, you can start getting different things, and you'll get more and more money through the extra grants, the bank loans. And with the extra grants, if I were to go in there right now and start to go through these, I could actually get myself out of debt pretty quickly. Big thing that you'd be looking at is just getting more and more prisoners. You can see I've got room for 17 right now, and if I opened it up today, I'd be getting 18 prisoners, so I would just need 1 extra cell. So really that's what you're looking at for your prison. Before I forget, you can also go into the utilities, and you can see the CCTV monitor and the CCTV, the closed circuit, basically security cameras. And then there's also the door servo, pressure pad, things like that. That makes it so that doors and lights are, how to phrase it, they're more automated, so that things can actually go a lot smoother and you won't have to worry about having guards in a certain area. Me personally, I don't really use them when I have so many guards and I have the fog of war turned off, but if you know how to do it, then you can actually make life pretty easy on yourself. I'm just waiting for shakedown to finish. Well, I shouldn't say shakedown, it's just searching the cell block. The shakedown will actually piss off a lot of people. But you can see those happening, and now I've got people coming into solitary. We've got a potential confidential informant, and we'll recruit him. So compared to the other videos, this one's going to be pretty short. Not a whole lot to do in this case. So if you have any questions, or if you come up with anything really awesome, then just put a note in the comments section for me, and I will respond to it as I can. But as always, my name is Nation. I hope you have a great day. Goodbye.